Hello students, I am Seema Rana. Welcome to e-learning. Children, today I am going to teach you Civics subject. Let us start from chapter number 1, the Indian Constitution. Constitution means a written document in which we find the rules by which a society would function. Constitution tells us what the fundamental nature of the society is. It reflects the ideals that a country upholds. Children, now I would like to explain here that why we need a constitution. Constitution serves as a set of rules and principles that all persons in a country can agree upon as the basis of which the country would be governed, and also the ideas that the country should uphold. The Constitution defines the nature of political systems. All democratic countries are likely to have a constitution, but it is not necessary that all countries that have a constitution are democratic. For example, Nepal's earlier constitution stated that the country was ruled by the king and his council of ministers, but due to the people's movement, the constitution was changed and Nepal became a democratic country in 2007. Democracy and Constitution. Children, in a democracy, we choose our leaders so that they can rule responsibly on our behalf. However, the leaders might misuse their authority, so the Constitution safeguards us against this by giving fundamental rights to the citizens. In a democracy, the majority can continuously enforce decisions that exclude minorities and go against their interest. The Constitution safeguards the minorities or weaker section in inter-community domination or intra-community domination. The Indian Constitution. The long experience of the brutal colonial British rule convinced Indians that free India should be a democracy in which everyone should be treated equally and be allowed to participate in the government. When India was about to get independence, a group of 300 prominent people became members of the Constituent Assembly in 1946, and they met periodically for the next 3 years to write India's constitution. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of Constituent Assembly, while Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is called father of the Indian Constitution. They gave a visionary document that respects the diversity of the people while preserving national unity. It was also concerned for eradicating poverty through socio-economic reforms. India became a sovereign democratic republic after its constitution came into effect on 26 January 1950. Children, now let us learn about key features of constitution. Number 1. Federalism. It refers to the 3 levels of government, namely central level, state level and Panchayati Raj. The Constitution lists the issues that each tier of government can make laws on and also where each tier of government can get the money from to do the work. Parliamentary form of government. The Constitution of India guarantees universal adult suffrage for all citizens. This would help encourage a democratic mindset and break the clutches up traditional caste, class and gender bias. Now, people have direct rule in electing their representatives. Number 3. Separation of powers. There are 3 organs of government: the legislature, the executive, the judiciary. The legislature, which refers to our elected representatives. The executives, who are responsible for implementing laws. The judiciary, which refers to the system of courts. Each of these organs should exercise different powers and each organ acts as a check on the other organs of the government. Number 4. Fundamental rights. Children, this section is referred as a conscience of Indian Constitution. It is a set of written rights that would guard people against the misuse of state power in independent India. Children, we have 6 fundamental rights. They are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. Number 5. Secularism. Children, a secular state is one in which the state does not officially promote any one religion as a state religion. Secularism in India means a state that supports or participates in a neutral manner in the affairs of all religious groups. Now, let us revise the chapter. Points to remember. Constitution means a written document in which we find the rules by which a society would function. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is called Father of Constitution. Key feature of Constitution: Federalism, Parliamentary form of government, separation of powers, fundamental rights, and secularism. I hope you all learned something new about the Indian Constitution. Now, let us do the question answer regarding this chapter. Question number 1. Why does a democratic country need a constitution? Question number 2. What would happen if there were no restrictions on the power of elected representatives? Question number 3. What do you mean by fundamental rights? Elaborate each one. Question number 4. What are the key features of Constitution? Describe it. Thank you. Have a good day.